Your addresses are categorized by city, and your cities are categorized by colors. So now you want to go in and make sure that you are satisfied with your theme. Remember, your goal here is to show your supervisor visually where she should be focusing her educational outreach, right? So let's go into themes. Now we're looking relative to the lagoon, and your hyper-realistic aerial map's probably not the best option for something like this. I personally like the default, the power map option, just because your water is blue. That's fairly straightforward. So let's go ahead and go into our map labels. You can hit map labels up there, and you can see now your lagoons. For example, you can see Mosquito Lagoon right here. All of your lagoons and creeks and islands are now labeled. This is probably going to be much more helpful to your program supervisor because now she knows exactly where she needs to focus her efforts. So there are a few more questions you need to ask yourself about presenting this data, right? So what if we hit bubble? We need to make sure that the way we're presenting this data makes sense. Like this giant amoeba here is not going to help us at all. Our heat map is not going to help us at all. So presenting this in stacked columns is probably your best bet. Make sure that you have your cities here. So, and then you want to go through and make sure that this is presented in the most logical way. Does it make more sense to categorize this by city or address? Since you're looking at individual businesses, probably address, right? So just asking yourself these logical questions about how you're presenting this data, does starting off your data tour in this angle make sense? How do you want to go through this data tour? These are logical questions to ask yourself. Make sure you know that the reader can understand the point you're trying to make with your data tour. And you're going to go through your data tour just like you did with your pizza data practice, with copying the scene, giving your reader different angles, and really just illustrating the point you're trying to make. You can find the questions that you need to ask yourself further in the Word document for this assignment, but this is just the foundation to start off running on this path for your new data tour.